Hello there and welcome back again everyone. It seems we have a little bit of a storyline arc related to the headquarters potentially of the orcs, because apparently there's a space hulk nearby, and while I was robbed of the opportunity to see an actual craft world in game, I may yet get to see a space hulk at least, which I guess is a good consolation prize. Nonetheless, I need to successfully succeed in this mission here to mark the flagship, board the flagship essentially, and then force it to warp out. Which technically shouldn't be too bad, it just remains to be seen how complicated this mission will be.
You need to enter Orc territory and place the beacon aboard the Warboss's ship. The beacon will be on your flagship, and you'll have to land a boarding party on the target vessel to activate it. Once the beacon has been placed on board the Warboss's ship, you'll need to inflict enough damage to make the greenskin disengage. Take good care of the beacon, Admiral. The Adeptus Mechanicus consider it holy, and we won't receive another one easily.
That sounds good to me there. I'm confident in my ability to fight the orcs, but unfortunately that probably means I am not going to use my retribution, because it is so big and bulky that it is pretty easy to get rammed, even though it is quite the powerhouse, I have to say. Nonetheless, I have 600 points to utilize, so overall I think it's a big plus there. I like to think that anyway, so, and I can go with the 4 cruisers setup if I want. That is possible, and I'll take up all my points. Is this the best group I want though? This is a pretty damn salt squad, needless to say though, considering how effective it's been before when I started utilizing the squad, and now they're all levels up basically. 2 level 8s, 2 level 7s, and a level 6. And hopefully they're pretty close to getting the next level. So what is this? Data recovery missions. Oh, it's considered a data recovery mission. That's all I know. Now the trick is, if I board them, can they send it back to me? That's the thing that concerns me, because I would hate to have to fail this mission. So let's try to avoid that, shall we? Oh, we're getting no dialogue at all. We're just, excuse me, diving right in there, as it were. No dialogue about the strategy, the narrative, or anything. This is just a simple mission with custom rules. Oh, and I had not been paying attention. Do we have any environmental effects going on? Because it looks like we're in some kind of a solar waves or that. Solar flare, but it doesn't look like it's active, so I think I may be okay. Nonetheless, what is my best strategy? I would say, obviously, it's to stay true to a cruiser clash setup. That way I am not at risk of getting completely demolished. I'm really, really hoping. Knowing my luck, if I were to engage one of these ships and destroy them, everything just insubordinates and then runs away. That's what I'm predicting is going to happen, knowing my luck. Hopefully that's not the case, because I like to do this proper. I just am not a fool to how dangerous it will be to go into the orcs headlong. I need to try and isolate them, even if I may have difficulty boarding the flagship as a result.
Attention, fleet. We've entered Orc territory. Remember, we have to defend the beacon until we can place it on board the Orc Warboss's ship.
Humans aren't allowed here. Now I get to crush all of yours.
The Imperium of Man will no longer tolerate your presence here, Xenos. We will purge Alice Novae of all your alien kind.
I'll make a big hole in your ship to start me own purge.
Cruising speed.
I'm gonna be so looking forward to this. Again, I am scared to hell of destroying these ships here, and the flagship of all things insubordinates. If it's technically it's only a 10% chance for each ship I destroy, and maybe a 3% chance, maybe 5%, considering orcs are a little more disorganized, for if I were to destroy a frigate.
Underway.
So I hate to think the odds will decide to screw me over,
Setting course.
because it's part of the reason why I hate assassination, because I'm not confident in the ability to destroy them before they just straight up warp out normally. And data recovery has a little bit of RNG. Jeez, that freaked me out. So clearly, they're killing themselves for me. I guess I'm okay with this.
Your orders?
Understood. Yeah.
Your orders.
Hold that thought there. I got work to do. It seems like the orcs aren't gonna wait for me. So, we're gonna dodge this stasis bomb almost completely.
Yes, Admiral.
Yeah, it's just a few moments delay, but at least I dodged the torpedoes. And the flagship is getting relatively close, so I'll be able to engage that momentarily. I gotta make sure I don't hit this mine, though.
Changing course.
Hey, come on. Shoulda... Oh, wow, there is a solar flare going on, because I haven't detected anything. Damn. I was checking for that, and it didn't say the effect was active for my deployment, so this is irritating, to say the least. Dodge. Sadly, did not dodge, took a massive beating, damn it. This is what orcs love most. They want these tight quarters. Now, is there a way I can just torpedo this thing? There's a frigate, which is also trying to ram me. Weapon already gone. Thankfully, it's only like a weapon, like broadside turrets. Try my best to dodge these cursed things too. And let's see, you're gonna lock on and start shooting this thing. And it's also my flagship with the beacon. Oh boy. Orcs are getting rowdy. And the flagship's getting close here, so I need to make that my priority. And there's the turret that's disabled, so... Oh, flagship is coming. I gotta be ready to meet it. Actually, let me just stasis bomb. That might sound promising. Because it's gonna basically fly into that. More Novacans. That's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. We got a flagship coming in. And then I can photon or plasma bomb that as soon as it gets in reach. I'm just worried again about... Oh, it's not... I'm an idiot. It's not going to insubordinate because it can't even warp out yet. So, maybe I'm overthinking this a little bit. And probably for good reason, if I were to be perfectly honest. But that's just me. Now, it's about to get stasis bombed, so... Get ready to torpedo that thing. And let's see, mine. Ooh, the orcs just got hit by mines for me. And I got hit by torpedoes as a result. So thanks a lot, you stinking orcs. And since half that ship is actually stuck in this stasis bomb, I can probably effectively hit that with my macro batteries. Quite unhindered, I want to say. But I gotta turn this around and get these dauntlesses ready. And now I can board it.
Attention, fleet. The beacon has been placed on board the Orc vessel. Target the Orc flagship to make it disengage and return to base.
Terminator's a success. Keep damaging it, keep crippling it. That's what I like to see. And now make my Mark 1 Dauntlesses lock on and maximize their damage potential. Where the hell are you going? That is not where I need you to fight. And now I'm going to take some damage. Do I have torpedoes? Not on this one. And I like to lock on because I think I'm going to need it. You're going to turn. Torpedoes, please tell me you can hit. I think those torpedoes hit. Good, solid hit. That thing's already practically at like 60% life. And I actually ended up ramming the orcs, so this is a nice turn of events that I'm actually happy with. I get to put the orcs in line, as it were. Okay, it's warping out. I'm kind of okay with that, even though, again, I like to get as much renown as possible, but I'm not going to be picky here. Especially since the situation warrants me to kind of like force this to retreat. Speaking of which, this thing's going to retreat in a moment as soon as I cripple it.
Understood.
I just got to make sure I don't kill it. Okay, everyone hold fire. I got to make another... I need another... I actually need another ship to... I actually need another ship around. Oh wait, can I... Let me just stop their fire. Hold fire, hold fire. Wait. No. How do I tell this thing to hold fire? How do I tell this thing to hold fire? I don't quite... Oh, there it is. Toggle hold fire. That's what I want. Okay, I was worried there first, because it seems like I may have accidentally got it killed.
The enemy flagship has warped out of the area. and the beacon is fully operational. The mission is a success. Time for us to report to Port Moore.
That worried me for a moment. I tried frantically to find the hold fire button, and of course, considering how unique the circumstances were to want to actually stop fighting the enemy, I had a bit of a hard time finding and almost killed the flagship. It was at 100 health. Just to tell you how close that was, if those macro plasma batteries had gotten another volley off just alone, probably would have been enough to kill it. Because each one of those does at least like 12 damage, and there's like 8 of them.
The beacon is fully operational, and we've tracked its signal to a remote asteroid field deep in the Alas Novae region.
I am preparing an assault fleet to attack the Orc space hulk at once. Admiral Spire, I want you to lead the attack. Captain Abradol will support you during the mission.
Alright, I look forward to this. Hopefully, if all goes well, this will be the end of the Orc threat.
The assault force is ready to launch the attack on the space hulk. Captain Abradol's support fleet is in place to support you. Keep in mind that the Orcs will defend their base with everything they've got. I recommend that you select large ships armed with torpedoes and long-range weaponry to use against the Colossus. Remember, you must destroy the space hulk to ensure that the Orcs are no longer a threat to our supply lines.
Yep, this is going to be fun. Thankfully, I have a good handful of ships equipped for this kind of a situation. Even though, let's be honest, I'm still going to go in their face. And remember, these are commandos, so they may be prepared for more long-range engagements, I think. They're sure as hell going to have Nova cannons, so I almost want to argue that gaining close would be my best defense. I would argue at least. Where that's the case remains to be seen, so what can I get away with? I got the Mars here. Maybe I want let me do the Gothic, and I can get away with the 2 Dauntless Mark 1s. Perfect. This is what I like. Everything has, well, aside from my Mark 1s, I guess, which don't really have the range advantage, but my Gothic has the range, 9,000 units, and of course the Retribution's all kitted out for long range potential. So there's that, and the shield transfers will help, as this may very well be a long drawn out fight. But, oh god. If this is an assassination mission, does that mean this thing can warp out? Am I at risk of failing this mission because of a stupid warp out against something that is full of highly trained and favored orcs? Odds don't look good in my favor, if I were to be honest.
Captain Abradol, we've reached the asteroid field. Our target, the Space Hulk, lies ahead.
Sir, the auger arrays are reporting multiple signals in the asteroid field. It's difficult to make out which ones are enemy ships and which are just rocks moving around.
Follow the beacon, Abradol. That should take us right into the Orc base.
Admiral Spire, I've identified the Space Hulk. It's moving towards us. By the throne, it's enormous.
This is Captain Crash Cruise. I'm the big boss here, and all these boys answer to me. I don't know what you Umis are doing here, but I'm gonna crush you with my cruisers and the Colossus.
Is using the Space Hulk as a battleship. Insanity.
Oh, mighty Emperor. Give us the strength to prevail against these Xenos filth. All ships, battle stations.
Well, I don't want to discredit the Planet Killer and the Blackstone Fortresses, but I think we're about to have our first real boss fight. This is not going to be fun. And I find it weird my camera angle is all messed up there, so how the hell am I even going to start? I have reinforcements, I have to remember that, but where the hell are they going to deploy? Normally, from what I've been seeing, they like to have one ship on one side, then the remainder on the other side, so I kind of want to be in the middle, and then reposition as necessary. Again, I dislike being in the middle because I'm going to take a crap ton of fire from everything. That is the only flaw to that. But we're good here. Everything's deployed. Oh wait, what? What just happened here? Am I able to deploy friendly ships there, or did something happen? I'm trying to figure out if there's a way I could deploy my friendly ships. I would love to know how the hell to do that, cause he just appeared out of nowhere and I don't quite understand. Cause I'm certain my friendlies are more than a single battle cruiser, right? Maybe.
Enemy ship sighted.
Well, my friendlies are only a single battleship, and have a look at all that. And I am willing to bet they are not all frigates. Then we have the Space Hulk itself, which technically has 3.5 times my armor for my
Awaiting
retribution.
orders.
And what kind of weapons are on this thing? Oh, the text is so small you can't even read it. 10 fighters, 4 torpedoes, 2 sap cans, 2 mega cans, 3 prow guns, 6 of just regular machine guns. Is basically what it is. So yeah, this is not
Your orders?
easy at all, is it? This is gonna be
Changing course.
this. I'm not even gonna break a sweat. We're gonna be here all day, aren't we?
Setting course.
Ah, boy. And of course, my battle cruiser is kind of already diving there head first. Like I said, he's probably going to be a bit of a liability, so I need to be quick how I maneuver. I'm okay with taking damage in this asteroid field because it's only going to be, what, 4 or 5 damage or something? I just wish I had other tools up at my disposal. Well, if they're going to blow themselves up for me, that'll be fine. Holy crap, there's mines everywhere. I wonder, can I take advantage of that in any way? Oh boy, the Space Hulk's closer than I actually realized. Holy crap. How's it going? Let me guess, armor is 75 all around, right? Wow, armor is 25.
At your command.
That just means I melted this damn thing. And I think I turned the hell around.
Activating tactical
I think I'm not turning the hell around. I am just getting the hell out of here. Because my retribution is going to get murdered there. These ships need to evade really fast.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Get the hell out of the way. And at least if I'm flying away, I'll have more opportunity to dodge it. And I am taking some hull damage, but
The Colossus is a mighty beast, sacred to Gorgonmore. I've got lots of Dakar on board, and you're gonna be my target practice.
Understood.
ooh. At least only one hit of anything, and again, this damn thing is a huge liability.
Ship ready.
And I'm taking needless damage in this asteroid field, but
Coordinates acknowledged.
considering the amount of asteroid fields, maybe I can.
Activating
It's
tactical
not just the mines I
cogitators.
can abuse. Maybe it's the asteroid fields I should abuse. Cause let this thing die.
Underway.
I think that's what the rule is. I let this cursed thing die because I don't think it's good for me to try and support it.
Cruising speed.
And the thing did not take any torpedo damage. Is it even possible? It has 18 turrets, so you sink maybe?
Admiral.
Unless they can't be put on fire. That's the only thing I can think of.
Orders received.
That's the only thing I could think of maybe
At your
why
command.
I can't. Wow.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Oh, I think I know what's going on. That thing's just launching fires to shoot the torpedoes down. Holy crap.
Cruising speed set.
Like I said, let this thing die. I don't think I can do much for it.
Understood.
This is kind of why I wish I had control of these AI, or at least had more points to take value. Because it's kind of like what I said about the Eldar before. They dive in there and they get themselves killed relatively quickly. Oh crap. I'm taking that hit, whether I like it or not. I gotta try and minimize it.
Changing course.
Come on, spread out, because I don't think I could get in tight formations
Ready.
and make it really easy for me to get hit if I do too tight of a formation.
Course plotted.
Do I have any beacons? No, I do not actually have beacons. And apparently my sensor range is incredibly small.
Resuming normal functions.
Well, it feels small anyway. It's 5,000
Yes,
units.
Admiral. My ship has suffered major damage. My warp engines are on the edge of overloading. We have to take down this monstrosity.
Well, we're not going to take it down if you commit suicide. I just want to point that out.
Engines to maximum. Underway.
Okay, one frigate is least of my worries and escaped. And is it me or is it killing its own ships?
Setting
I think I'm okay with this. Orcs are really not happy.
understood.
Oh boy. I think I know what I need to do at least.
Course plotted.
The question becomes, how do I go about doing it effectively? Wow. So far it's killing its own ships, but judging the map, there's more reinforcements coming, so I gotta be very careful. And not actually having beacons is gonna be a pain in the ass, but I do have the ability to detect with my Tarot, which is probably the only thing going for me. And everything is in range, so let me just detect one of them and hope one's a cruiser. Nope, just frigates. Let me try and lead these things into asteroid fields and all that. I don't think I can fight this thing directly, effectively anyway. Because if I get too close, then I have a whopping crazy amount of torpedoes to fight. I do need to make it a priority if I do get an opportunity to shoot it. And then killing the engines will maximize the damage potential when it's inside an asteroid field. Because again, 25 armor, so... Well, apparently it's repairing damage. Wait, can this thing... I need to check. God damn it. This thing negates asteroid damage. I thought it was being clever, and apparently it's not going to work out that way.
Engines hot.
So I gotta burn. I gotta get moving.
All ahead full.
Because this may have been a mistake going this way.
Underway.
If I can hit that thing, then I'm fine.
Helm
I just got a lot of frigates to deal with. So my only alternative is to make it fly into the minefields. And there's a handful of them right over there.
Orders received.
Let me utilize my lock-ons to the best of my ability. And I do have shield transfers and everything.
Yes, Admiral.
I'm not going to commit to fighting that thing just yet because of the sheer number of ships that are supporting it.
Enemy ship sighted.
So I would not recommend it so much.
Received.
Especially with how effective those things can be at ramming.
Speed set.
Come on, tell me I can hit it. It looks like I can hit it. That's all I really know.
Ship ready.
And I want to light this thing on fire. Okay, it is launching its bombers, so now is the time to melt it. Oh my god, the impossible is about to happen. That Space Hulk just activated its boosters. And it is terrifying to behold.
Ship ready.
Cruising speed set.
I did get my torpedoes off at least. I just gotta keep moving. Because this plan backfired horribly for me.
Activating tactical cogitators.
These things got a lot of... Yeah, these things have lots of fuel to burn. So I'm okay with moving. It's just about to kill
Activating tactical
itself
cogitators.
a single... Oh wait, if I can kill the shields, this thing will actually take asteroid damage now I think of it. The trick is getting through the shields.
Awaiting orders.
Because sadly I have no easy way to tell exactly how much shields it has.
Speed set.
So I'm left curious, so... If I could somehow snipe the generators, that would help a ton actually.
Course plotted.
And if I can ram a frigate at the same time, that'll be nice too.
Cruising speed
No, I did not even ram it. I was very confident I could ram this thing. Apparently not. I can at least plasma bomb this thing. Make myself immune to damage for a little bit. Turn. This thing's still not on fire, surprisingly. I kind of figured it would be at this point. Oh my god. What the hell is... How the hell is this thing so resilient? I just shot a bunch of weaponry at it. And its shields are still recharging? I think I'm fucked. Especially with my dang ally having to get himself killed in a hurry too. That doesn't help. That doesn't help matters too much. Nope, and now it's boosting again. My boosters are about gone, so... How do I do this? I could stasis bomb it. That will help a ton here. It's probably what I need to do. Otherwise, my retribution is taking a ton of damage, and those torpedoes are, I would argue, are pretty useless at this point. Oh my god. Generators are gone. This is not what I need. I do not need my generators to randomly get destroyed. Well, this thing just refuses to get critically hit. So, at least now I have an opportunity to turn around and try and damage it. And I did set the priority right, so why the hell am I shooting other things with my lances?
Concentrate your fire on the space hulk. Underway.
Okay, frigate's a big whiff. Stasis bomb has done its thing. I got shield transfers, which sadly are no longer going to be relevant here, so... Gotta somehow do damage to this thing. Which means I have to lead into this minefield. That's going to be like 300 points of damage for each one it runs into. I just gotta watch my fuel gauge so I don't end up running out completely. And I have no way... Oh crap. Torpedoes. Lots of them. Lots of torpedoes. Just give me a moment here. We're trying to survive right now and it's not going very well. It sure as hell don't feel like it. Nope, and boosters just died, so... So long as these frigates don't run into these minefields, I'm okay. In theory. But one's about to run into them anyway, so that doesn't help me. I was hoping to save these minefields for something a little bit bigger. And apparently it didn't activate the mines, so is that a good thing for me? I'm not sure. But at least I'm in a good position here to do damage to it. And thankfully all these things are nothing but frigates, but they're still annoying little things. And I gotta figure out how to destroy those shields. That would be my biggest strength. That would give me the best hope right now if I could somehow annihilate this thing. Now, try and keep your shots on there. Oh boy. Fighters are everywhere, so this is not going to be fun. They're just going to board me, attempt to board, do something there that's not very pleasant. And apparently I'm not even shooting the cursed thing, even though I figured I would be in range still. Well, I'm not quite in range there, so... I think I'm at my safe zone. And let me transfer shields, get this thing back up and running, because it's going to need it in a few moments. Emergency repairs are still 30 seconds away from my retribution. Killing lots of ships, but I don't think that's what's going to win it for me in the end of the day, because it is repairing still, damn it.
Engines hot.
I'm trying to hit this thing,
Course
and it's conveniently dodging
All ahead full.
the minefield, which doesn't help me very much.
Acknowledged.
It's not helping. The dauntlesses are actually not contributing very well. And again, torpedoes are not doing it very effectively either.
underway.
Because otherwise, melted torpedoes would be like my best weapon here, you would think, with it having such low armor.
Resuming normal functions.
Now I'm just getting swarmed down as a bit of attrition.
Cruising speed set.
Mega sap cannons hitting.
Changing course.
Torpedoes are going. My Gothic's taking a massive hit. And again, not a whole lot's going on over here. Thing seems to recharge shields somehow, even when it's already taking damage.
Underway.
Up. Get everything, get out of the way.
Cruising speed set.
Okay, we're gonna try and dodge again. My Dauntless is taking a bit of a hit.
Admiral.
Unless I make the shields impervious, that might help.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Because my Dauntlesses are not contributing very much. And this thing is still
Your orders.
refusing to go in the minefield.
Course plotted.
And my Gothic seems like it's been pretty useless. It's not doing anything.
Disengaging from
So one of my Dauntlesses are out and this thing still has a ton of health.
At your command.
Clearly I had to engage this thing more aggressively. Wow.
ship ready.
That's probably all I had going for me because it's refusing to fly into the minefield.
Orders received.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to retry this, I think.